y'all. This is Shay from Wi-Fi in a Dream, and I am here with a quick tutorial on our first tutorial Tuesday today. And I'm actually going to be showing you guys how to make a quick and easy branded quote in Canva. Just in case you guys didn't know, I am also a social media manager. I've been doing it for quite a while, but I've been doing it professionally for the last 2 years or so. All right. I also help people with website design, creating websites, and also creating branded images and what else? Basically, graphics that they can use to enhance and make their social media presence a lot better. That's what I do. All right. So, anyway, let's get started. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a simple and easy branded quote in Canva. And the first thing we need to do, first off, make sure if you are going to use a logo, like a pre-made logo, go ahead and make sure you have it saved and ready to use. So save it to your laptop, save it to your desktop, save it to whatever you have your Canva app on. That way it's easy to, get to it and drag it to your quote or drag it into Canva. Just make sure you have it ready. All right, let's go, y'all. First things first, let's go to canva.com. And this is where you are going to start designing your branded quote. Um, the design that we're actually going to make today is actually going to be geared more towards use on Instagram because of its dimensions. But you can actually use it on any social media platform. You can use it anywhere you want to. But let's go over here to the right-hand side to create a design. And like I said, we are going to make this geared towards an Instagram post. And you see the dimensions pop up next to the Instagram post suggestion of 1080. Those are the dimensions we are going to use to make our quote. So let's click on that. The next screen is pulling up your canvas. This is your blank canvas. You can use a template if you like in Canva, but I'm actually showing you how to do this from scratch. That's how I learned to do everything. I would see something on Google or see something on someone else's page or website, and I'm like, how can I make that myself? So I'm actually going to show you guys the same way. All right, so let's start out with your blank canvas. I am going to be using my Business Besties information or business logo. It's an old one, so I believe she's upgraded from there. But yeah, I have it handy on my computer, so why not? All right. If I do use any other information, it'll be fictitious, like I'm not actually going to use her phone number or anything. This is actually going to be a simple branded quote with just the logo and quote for you to use. And it's up to you. If you do want to put information like contact information on there, like if you have a business like that, that's cool. It all depends if you're a social media manager or a brand manager or a brand designer. Of course, it's all up to what your client wants for their quotes. So today, I'm actually doing it simple. I'm just going to use her logo and a quote. All right, so here we go. All right, so I actually already have her quote, or excuse me, her logo saved here. So we are actually going to be using this one here. And what you can do is already selected, just click on it and pull it into Canva. You see over there to the left-hand side, like it'll say drop to upload your image. I just put it right here on the page, but yeah, you can drag it over there and it'll actually load it up. And once over here, once you see it completed, you can then go ahead and drag it to your blank canvas. So let's give it a second to get finished loading up. There you go. That's how you know it's completed or the uploading is done. Like you won't see that little water symbol over here. So let's go ahead and drag the logo over here. So let's left click, drag it, drag it, drag it. There you go. And I'm actually going to go ahead and crop this a little bit just to make it easier for me to navigate. All right, and you see how the guidelines are already coming up on your blank canvas? That's a great thing that lets you know that your logo is perfectly centered. If you want it to be off to the side, up to you, of course. I am actually going to center this, and you'll know that it's centered in the page because you'll see that line, that pink guideline going from up all the way to the bottom. It'll be going vertically there, and you can just let go. There you go. All right, so we've got that placed. Next thing, let's go ahead and take a look at the quote that I'll be using today. I'm going to be using "the only drama I enjoy is in my lashes." Boom. So let's go ahead and copy and paste that. Of course, you can, type it. Yeah, I'm just going the easiest route, which is copy and pasting. All right, so we're adding a quote, so we need to add some text. Let's go over here to your design dashboard, is what I call it, because this is actually this is like a dashboard that you can use to add a whole lot of different elements if you want to get real fancy with it in Canva. We're just doing a simple quote, so let's go to text. Clicked on text. Canva, what I love about Canva in here, they actually give you some templates that are already pre-made, and you can just click on them and just modify them to your liking. I am actually just going to be doing the simple thing. It's a simple quote, so I'm clicking on add a little bit of body text. Let's click on that. All right, and let's see. I'm going to hit Control V here, or pasted the quote that I'm using. All right, and what I did there, because this is too little, so I'm going to click on the text. And these little dots here, they give you the option to either make the font larger or make the font bigger. All right. I need to make this bigger, so I'm actually going to take this top dot here and drag it to the left. All right. And you see how it made it bigger? If yours did that, if you're going the route that I'm going where you're dragging it to enlarge the font, make sure you drag it back in. Like, let me start over. Let me show you. Like, for instance, there you go. See, when I made the font bigger, when I did the drag and enlarge method, I drag it, and you see it kind of brings it off to the side here like you can't see it. So you want to make sure that you grab the quote again. These lines right here, these actually allow you to modify the text without changing the font size. So see, this one right here, the one that I'm circling right now, this will actually allow you to make your text area larger, or you can make it smaller or more compressed by using that. So the font that I am going to use, or the font that my business bestie enjoys for her fonts, is Playfair Display. All right. So let me show you how to change up the font. The font that normally is, or it's automatically used in Canva for their text, is Open Sans Light. All right. We want to use something different. I know I've helped Jen, or my business bestie, before with her business and with her branding. So I know, what fonts she likes to use. In order for you to change the font to your liking or to your client's liking, okay, so go ahead and click on the text again, and you see how that top, what is it? Top guidelines or top dashboard, that's the word. The top dashboard comes, like, let's click off it again. Click on the text, and you'll see your dashboard, another dashboard at the top come up. All right, so I want to go ahead and change this font to something that Jen enjoys or Jen prefers. So I'm going to click on the arrow pointing down, the down arrow here next to Open Sans Light. All right, and they have a big selection of fonts that you can use. I have Canva Pro. I don't have the free one, Canva Pro actually gives you a lot more options as far as your font. I'm not sure as far as the free Canva account, but you'll have a lot of options, just not as much as the Canva Pro account. So let's go ahead and click on Play Fair Display. That's the font that Jen likes for her quotes. There you go. And I like it too. It's actually one of my favorites too. Anyway, so the only drama I enjoy is in my lashes. And I copied and pasted this. You can type it as well. And you can type it. But for me, copying and pasting, it just makes things go a little faster for me. So let's see. I do like it the way it is, but it can be better. All right, so let's click on the text again. I actually want to bring the lines of the text a little closer together. So clicked on the selection, clicked on the body of text, and let's go up here to the spacing option at the top. Click on spacing. We want to adjust our line height. So there we go. That looks a little better to me. I am actually going to do a little bit more tweaking of it to make it more aesthetically pleasing for me. So here we go. Double click to actually modify the text. This is where you'll be able to either, add more words to it or take away the words. What I'm going to do is actually bring this down. Let's see. To me, this is a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Um, let's see. Bring it in a little bit more. I kind of don't like the way this is looking up here. It looks a little bit too big. So what I'm going to, or not big, it looks like it may be too many words at the top. So I'm going to double click in there again. And you can play around with it as much as you like until you get it to where, where you want it. I think I like it like this. I am going to bring it up a little bit since we actually have her logo down there at the bottom. But boom, I mean, this is really it. We're really done. Um, and it's all up to you. Like you can make this bigger as well, make your logo bigger. For people who use pre-made logos, not like the ones where you make them in Canva, if they're pre-made, they're pretty much stuck the way they are. Like mine was actually made in, I believe it was made in Photoshop. I'm not sure. If it, yeah, it was made in Photoshop and it was saved as a PNG as a logo. You really can't do much to it. Like this is actually an image. Okay. So really the only thing that you'll be able to change is like its position on the paper. But as far as changing up the actual font of the logo or the color of the logo, the font of the logo you can't because it was made somewhere else and pre-saved. You can change up the colors a little bit in Canva of the logo. And again, I think I should have said this at the beginning. Your logo, make sure it's saved as a PNG and as a transparent file. That way you can always switch up the background and it'll still be able to show through, if that makes sense. Let's see. So as far as adjusting anything for any pre-made logos, like you click on the image, you can go up here to flip and you can make it backwards, you know, flip it, crop it if you need to crop it, adjust. Here is where you can adjust the brightness, contrast, make some minor modifications to it. Let's see, change the contrast, that sort of changes it up. Saturation, of course, changes it up. And see here, it's really not going to give you much are many options to change it since it was pre-made, but you do have you do have a little versatility. All right, so let's go ahead and reset this back to Jen's original color. All right, and we are really done here. I said that I wanted to show you guys how to make a simple and quick logo, or not a logo, a simple and quick branded quote. And that's what we did. If you want to change up the background and things, you are able to do that. I'm not doing that because that's not what my business bestie or my client likes. So let's go ahead and get that back to the white. All right. So hopefully you guys and ladies and guys enjoyed this tutorial. This is my very first one. I was nervous as heck, y'all, but I got through it. Um, Tutorial Tuesdays or Tip Tuesdays, that'll be happening every week. If you enjoyed this tutorial and it helped you in some kind of way, let me know. I want to know. I want to make sure that I'm providing you guys with some kind of value. All right. Social media management and designing graphics and branded images like this is what I do every day, and I really enjoy it. So I thought about what kind of value I'd be able to bring to you guys, and this is what I do. This is what I love doing. So hey, if you enjoyed this tutorial, awesome. Let me know. If you didn't, sorry. There will be more coming soon. But if this is something you didn't enjoy, let me know what you would like. Let me know, and I may be able to get you a tutorial on it. I'm game if you game. All right. So that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, you guys have a great day. Bye.